friends, welcome back to Llama Mama Kayla's Yarn Tube. I'm Kayla. Thank you for stopping by and visiting with me today. It is Sunday and we have just been having a lazy afternoon here. Took a nap and we have just done nothing. Big Daddy's back there watching something in the den and I'm in the parlor just crocheting away, and thought I would come on and do a crochet and chat. I hope you're all having a great day and a great beginning to your week. I always think of Sunday as the kickoff of the week, you know, getting prepared for the week or something. That's when we do our main cleaning on Sunday nights to, you know, just get the house ready for the week. I guess we've always done it on Sunday nights because, you know, for years we had school the next day. Even though we homeschooled, we still had school the next, you know, Monday, and just so we used Sunday nights as getting our house in order for the week, and you know, making sure everything was ready to go. So we just still kind of use Sunday as that, even though it's just me and Big Daddy. He usually does laundry on Sunday, but actually he ended up doing it yesterday, so no laundry today. Just tidying up tonight, you know, doing things like that. But for now I am crocheting, and I'll tell you what I'm working on. I'm working on a hat for this little Penny Bright doll. She's a, I believe, a 1960s doll. And so, I was just, she's in really good condition. And so, actually, I ended up, when I went through my old, I had my little buddy Zeke to get out a box of dolls for me, and I went through there, and I ended up with two more of these. So I have 3 of them. And, so I'm making little outfits for them. 3 little outfits. They're going to be little Halloween outfits. So that's what I'm working on. And I'm just working on her hat right here. And thought I would just chat with you guys while I was doing that. Because I'm at a part where I don't have to count. Up until here I increased. I did 6 single crochets, and then I increased to, you know, 2. I did an increase in each one to make it 2 in each one, so I ended up with 12. And then I did a increase, a single crochet, increase, single crochet, and on the next row I did a increase, 2 single crochets, increase, 2 single crochets, increase, and then on the next row I did increase, and then 3 single crochets, increase, 3 single crochets. And so now I'm at the part where I can just single crochet all the way around without you know, having to count or anything like that. Because obviously I've learned that I don't, let me see if I can open that a little bigger. Yeah, so I'm not right in your face. Obviously, you know, I can't talk and count at the same time. So that's what I'm at. And I think I'm doing 4 rows of the single crochet. And this is the 3rd hat that I've made in a different color. So what I've did on the first one, I just had to figure out, you know, what fit her head, how many increase rows to go before I started going down to fit her little head. She has a lot of hair on there. So yeah, and then I'm gonna make her little outfit, and this is the 3rd one I've made. They're all 3 gonna be different though. But anyway, and I am drinking, my ice is melted. I'm drinking a Dr. Pepper strawberry and cream drink. I just needed a little extra something, so I was drinking that. So tell me what you guys are up to today for the weekend, and what do you have planned for the week ahead? When I visited with you guys last, I told y'all about I was fired as a client from the home health. I think that was on Thursday. On Friday, they did send someone out to discharge me. So I am discharged, from them now. My son Elijah threw a fit and was ready to call them. He wanted to know the name of the place, and I'm so glad he did not know. I wouldn't tell him the name because I told him, I said, there's so many home health agencies out there. Why would I make them come when I can just get my doctor to, send orders to another one, if that's the case. I think I will give another agency a try, and just see if it's any different, so we'll see. But anyway, I'm glad Elijah did not know the company's name, because he was upset. But yeah, I wouldn't want them coming back anyway. I don't want to make somebody come, you know what I mean? So, yeah. But I'll have to get an appointment with my primary doctor. I don't have an appointment with him at the moment, so it's not anything that's going to happen real fast. I'll have to get the appointment and then talk to him about it and see what he thinks. But anyway, or I might can get it set up where I just go to the hospital and get my my port and my chest flushed with the heparin. I guess he could set it up maybe through the oncology department and get that done. So we'll just talk about the options. It would have just been more convenient if a home health was coming to do that here. But, but I need it flushed soonish because it hasn't been flushed in quite a while. But once I start going to Shreveport in October and getting my monthly infusions, I think it can be flushed through that. So that's what we'll shoot for. Or I'm going to ask for anyway. So they did send somebody out and done that. And then Friday, right after they left, actually, my little buddy Zeke came down and he helped me do some housework that needed to be done. And I appreciate him so very much. And he's always thankful to, get some cash that he can use towards Legos. And he was wanting to go to town. And, I mean, his family goes to town, but his mom, she's busy. She's got 7 kids. She doesn't, I guess, from what I don't know for sure, but from what I understand from Zeke and his sister, she doesn't really go to town to lollygag around. She goes with her purpose and gets her, what she's getting and leaves. And Zeke likes that I lollygag around and let him look at Legos and such. So he wanted to go to town, but after doing some little housework and stuff, there wasn't any way I could have went Friday evening. I was wore out, so I told him maybe Saturday. So Saturday he came down and we went to town and he got to look at all the Legos at Target and at Walmart. And he was very happy about that. And at Walmart he did help me with, getting groceries. And then whenever we came back to my house, he brought the groceries in and put them away, and Big Daddy went in there and was, you know, trying to put groceries away, and little Zeke was just rushing around trying to put them up faster than Jody. I know what he was doing. He didn't want Jody really helping. He wanted to do it himself. So he was trying to rush around and get that done. But he even, like, you know, opened the bag of sugar and poured it into the sugar box that we keep the sugar in. I mean, he just did everything. I appreciate that little boy so much. And then after he left Saturday evening, my son Elijah came out and just kind of hung out with us for a while, and ended up, Big Daddy cooked tacos for him and Elijah. So I know that made Big Daddy happy that Elijah, you know, stayed and ate dinner with him. And then he come in here and visited with me some more, and then he had to go let his dogs out. He has 2 dogs, a little Chiweenie and a Border Collie Aussie mix. So he had to get home so they could get let out to potty and all. I think I've done 2 rounds, or it might have been 3. So I better try it on her. Oh, that might be enough, huh? Yeah. I think she has a cute little face with that little side-eye glance. Her hair could use some help. I haven't washed it. I did try to brush through it, though, and it's in really good condition. It's not matted up or anything. It just feels coarse. But I haven't done this, but I finally did get some is it fabric softener? Yeah, for the washer or whatever. They say that helps with the hair. Wash the hair and put some fabric softener on it and rinse that out, I guess. I'm gonna look that up again before I do it, but that's what I have read in the past. I'm just gonna give her a little good cleaning. Not submerge her in the water, but I'm gonna wash her hair and then just wash her face and her body off. But anyway, I think she has a cute little face. Did you have a Penny Bright doll growing up? Now, she was I guess before my time. I did not have one growing up. The ones I have acquired came from thrift stores or rummage sales. So anyway, okay, so I'm done with her hat. I'm going to snip my yarn over here. Go ahead and tie that off. Actually, I'm going to slip stitch into the next stitch. And then pull it through. And then I'll do that in later. Okay, so... Uh-oh. Where did my... There it is. I don't want to pull from that. Okay, so where is my... I've made 2 different little outfits already, but they're all starting the same. So on the first one, I just tried my best to remember to write down what I was doing so I could get the little outfit going. So I'm going to chain 18, and I'm going to have to count that. I'm sorry. 1, 2, 3, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18. Okay. Alright, and then I chained one more. And now I'm going to, am I increasing here? I think so. I'm going to increase in every other one. So increase and then 1 single crochet and then increase. And 1. So that's what I'm doing all the way down. If I can keep my mind on what I'm doing. So let me get this row done for sure. That was an increase 1. And then an increase. 1 single crochet. Another increase. So it's just a simple little crochet outfit that I just came up with. When I did a video, I believe on Thursday, showing how I come up with little outfit patterns, you know, like how I make it to fit the doll. I usually, you know, I mean, I have to have the doll in front of me to keep trying it on and such. So that's the same thing I did on that video, is the same thing I did when I made the first outfit today. This is the third one, remember? So I just wrote down what I was doing. Alright, and then I'm just going to chain 1, turn, and single crochet. In each stitch. 1 single crochet in each stitch. So anyway, yeah, Big Daddy's birthday is coming up Thursday. And so I was trying to coordinate with the boys to see what day they want to, you know, get together to celebrate him. His birthday's on Thursday, but that's also Dakota's long day and Elijah's long day at work. And Big Daddy would be working that day too, but he would probably get off at his regular time. Not sure. Because he has some deadlines coming up also that he is going to have to work a lot of late nights trying to get things ready for these major deadlines that's coming up. So we talked about getting together Monday, which is tomorrow night, and have dinner and celebrate his birthday, but I don't know. I don't think we made definite plans. I don't think we made any definite plans yet. We haven't came together like, okay, this is what we're doing. We've just talked about options. I hate to do it on Thursday since everybody's going to be so tired when they get off work. I know Dakota will and Elijah will. They both said it would be okay, but I already know how they both feel when they get off work on Thursday, so I'm trying to be considerate of that. And I know Big Daddy doesn't care what day. He'd just be glad to spend time with his boys. Okay, so that's what I got going so far. And it'll just wrap around her like this. Oh, isn't she so cute? She just looks so happy. So, get my hook back in there. Someone did ask on a video how come I wasn't using smaller yarn and a smaller hook. The simple answer is because I can't. So I'm using the size hook that I can use and the size yarn that I can use. I wish I could use smaller because I know that the stitches would look neater and it would just overall probably look like a better product. But yeah, that's what I got to work with. So I just do what I can. Just because I can't use a smaller hook and I can't use smaller yarn, I'm not going to say, well, I can't do it. I'm just going to do it with whatever I can use. So there you go. That's the simple but truth answer. And then the rest of the week, what do I have going on? I have a dentist appointment on Tuesday. I thought it was last week, but it wasn't. It's this Tuesday, so I'll be going to the dentist then. Not exactly sure what they're going to do, but whew, I am still dealing with so many bone fragments coming out. Oh, gosh. And I'm pulling them out, you know, but it's not fun. And somebody's told me recently that it did take their mouth like a really long time to heal, and the bone fragments were just coming out for, I think she said about 3 months. And I was glad to hear that. I mean, I'm sorry that she had to deal with it too, but I was glad to hear that because I was beginning to think, my gosh, I'm never going to get better. But it will get better. It will. I know it will. Let me see if I'm ready to do the armholes. Am I at the part where I'm ready to do armholes? She has on 2 different little shoes. They do not match, but they look okay. Can you see that? They are 2 different little shoes, but they're the same, about the same size. One of them's a little more pointed, but they are 2 different shoes and they need washing too. This one's smaller and this one's a little bit larger and it kind of falls off. So whenever I do put them back on her after I've washed her and all that, I think I'm gonna put some of that wax putty stuff, put a little bit of that in there so her foot stays. Here, I'm just trying to see. Yeah, I think I'm ready to do armholes. Okay. So I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's 13. I believe that one was 13, 14. Maybe it wasn't. Let me see. It doesn't really matter if I'm off a stitch or so. It's just a little doll outfit that nobody's going to really see but me. I mean, I'll probably post pictures on Instagram, but you're not going to be able to count stitches. Okay. Now, because I've already done this so many times today already, I did it, in my trial when I did it many times, trying to get that set up, but then I did another outfit after that. Oops. Well, I thought I had 4 of them laid out here. Oh, there it is. Let's see. I think I did something like 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe right here, maybe. Let me look back on my little dress. I didn't write this part down. I'm just using this little one that I made already. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. I think I did in the fourth. 1, 2, 3, and then 4. And then same thing over here. 1, 2, 3, and into the fourth. And then I did something like, maybe I skipped 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and put that into the fourth. And same thing over here. 1, 2, 3, and put this into the fourth. I think that's going to get me. And then I always try it on her after I finish this row, just to kind of see that I got the arms in the right place. So I'm going to chain 1 and turn and just single crochet in all the little stitches. Okay. And then I'm going to chain 3 and skip these 3 stitches, 1, 2, 3, and go into this fourth one here. 1, 2, 3. And just put a single crochet right here. And then single crochet around. And I can take this one out. It was just showing me where my center was. But I know it's I lost my stitches. I should have closed it. I should have closed it, and I didn't. So I gotta figure out what I'm doing from the armhole. I'm gonna look at my other one and count over till the other armhole starts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm gonna count the next row down to check that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and on the 10th one from that armhole. So let me try that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that would be the armhole. And I'm going to chain 3, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and into the fourth one. Now I should probably count that and make sure that's right, but I'm just going to try it on her. See that her arms set right in those holes, or if one needs to be moved over a little bit. Come on, Penny. Let's try your little top on. One second. Yep, that fits good. Well, I don't think my others had that little bunchy part there that she's got going on, but let me see. As long as her arms are down, when I raise up, it kind of bunches a little bit. But I don't know if the others bunched when the arms are raised, because I don't remember raising the arms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That might have been needing to come over one more. Let me see. This is how I figure it out. I mean, I don't have a pattern to go by. I'm just kind of figuring it out as I go. I think on this one, I did, it was into the 10th stitch. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and into the 10th one. So maybe I should pull this back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm just going to leave it as is. I'll leave it as is. And chain one and turn, and then I'm just going to do a couple of rows of just single crochets to come down her body, to her waist is what I've been doing. This one I'm doing a little different. It's not going to be a dress. I'm turning it into a bottom on it. And when I get to the armholes, I'm just crocheting 3 single crochets right into this armhole. Now, some patterns or some, crocheters, they would do their single crochets into those 3 chains, but I'm lazy. Let's be honest. It's Confessional Sunday. I'm lazy and I just, want to do it easy. So I'll just go into crochet into the hole itself. And then when I come back on the next row, I crochet into the stitch. The only way I would consider for myself trying to go into those chains for the stitches is if I was doing maybe a wearable, and maybe that wouldn't even bother me. Probably not. Probably not, because yeah, you can't tell. Well, I'll show you whenever I go back and I chain, when I crochet into those 3 stitches, you can't tell that that I just went into the armhole and not the stitches. It's fine. See, right now I'm going into those stitches. And there's that armhole. So it's upside down. It would be like this. But I'm just showing you Yeah. Anyway, guys, y'all let me know what your plans are for the week, what you have going on, what's going on, and I will be back to do a video to show you my little penny dolls and their Halloween outfits. I'll do a video here to show you guys what they look like, but then also I'll be taking some photos of them and putting on Instagram. And I really plan on starting to share more and more of my dolls on Instagram. Like I said, Zeke got out a box of some of my old dolls, and I had forgotten like a lot that was even in there because they've been in storage for a while, and so I'm having fun pulling those out and going over some memories. And some of them I need to crochet dresses for, which these little dresses whip up so quick. But yeah, I would like to know if you had a penny doll growing up or sometime. I did not acquire my penny dolls until adulthood. And they all came from thrift stores or rummage sales. So a lot of times people will have rummage sales or just stuff gets donated to thrift stores and they don't really know any information on the doll, and they'll just, you know, mark them $1 or something. So, and I believe in a video I showed a while back a Chrissy doll that still had a tag on it from the thrift store where I paid $1 for her. So I know people probably buy them on eBay or Etsy or something, you know, for like way more than that, but I'm way too frugal for that. I like the thrift store prices and yard sale prices. And one time I bought a plastic bag of just all kinds of different dolls in there. And one of them might have came in there, actually. I think she did. But I'm a doll collector, and so I have lots and lots of different types of dolls. I like weird dolls. I mean, I like unique. I like dolls that, you know, everybody else doesn't have. Like, I'm not trying, it doesn't appeal to me like everybody's favorite doll, unless it's a, you know, a really cool doll that I really want. But mostly I like unique dolls and weird, I guess you could say. I mean, I don't think Penny's weird, but I think she's really cute. And so I'm having fun just pulling those out, looking at them, seeing what I have, and then just setting them up and taking some photos of them, putting on Instagram. That's one of my hobbies. I don't do social media per se, except I do post pictures of dolls and just random things on Instagram. And on Instagram, I am llamamamakayla. I think it's llama.mama.kayla. Or you can just search Kayla Miller. Or you can look in the links here in the description box under this video, and it should be a link to that. And I did add a link to my son Dakota's YouTube, and I need to mention that in a video, that he has a YouTube video. He's had it for a while. It started out as a cross stitch, and he, to be honest, he had to be honest with himself. He hasn't done cross stitch or anything like that in a very long time. All he does now is bake. Bake, bake, bake. He works at a bakery. He bakes for the bakery. And that's all he does now. So it's turned into just his baking stuff. The name of his YouTube channel is Gone with the Whisk, but I did leave a link in the description box below to his channel. So I will mention that again in another video if you want to see some of his creations or watch as he is creating. Can't get my hook back through it. Anyway, guys, I appreciate you coming and visiting with me today and just hanging out. I didn't have anything of real importance to say, but I wanted to just chat with you guys while I was crocheting. We have had a break in the weather. Oh my gosh, we had a long stretch of every day over the hundreds, and it is in the 90s this week, I believe, and it feels so good to not be over 100. Like, Alexa, what is the temperature?
Right now, it's 85 degrees Fahrenheit.
Oh, 85.
Tonight, expect a low of 62 degrees.
Y'all, that is like, oh my gosh, it feels wonderful. We don't have any air on in the house. I don't even think there's any fans on, actually. But it feels so good not to be over 100. We are ready for fall, okay? And it's got me ready to make fall stuff. Like, I'm just thinking fall. And so that's what I'm wanting to make, is fall things. So, yeah, that's what I'm working on. Some little Halloween outfits for these 3 little dolls. And just, you know, some little fall things. I don't know what all I'll do, but we'll see. So guys, I'm going to let you get going. I hope you all have a great afternoon, great day, great morning, whenever you're watching this. And I will be back in another video to hang out with you guys some more. Thanks for being here. I love you guys. Remember, it's a beautiful day to crochet.